My name is Putt, and this is my Module 1 PowerPoint. My professional life started in 2014 when I moved to Manassas, Virginia to accept a first grade teaching position at Weems Elementary School. I was there for 3 years, and then I moved home to Burnville, Pennsylvania, where I taught first grade at Tohocken Area School District. And this year I started at Cedar Crest Middle School as the emotional support teacher. I decided to pursue STEM because of the nature of my new position. I am currently teaching grades 6 through 8 in all of the core subjects, and I want to gain knowledge in using project-based learning and inquiry for those subjects. In my other district, STEM was added as one of the specials, and I also like the idea of being able to add the endorsement and teach at the elementary school level again using that endorsement. A little bit about myself. My husband and I bought a house in January 2019. We got married in May 2019, and we have a 2-year-old Labrador Retriever named Nittany. I work at Orange Theory Fitness on the side, so fitness is very important to me. I am a runner, and I like to spend time with my family and friends when I'm not working. How do students learn science? Students learn science by being in environments that cultivate their learning. Donovan and Bransford discuss 4 characteristics of a classroom environment that cultivate learning: learner-centered, knowledge-centered, assessment-centered, and community-centered. Each of these lenses address the student's learning in a different way. The learning-centered lens focuses on what the content is and why the students are learning it. The assessment-centered allows students to self-monitor their own learning and write down their thoughts and answers. And finally, the community-centered allows them to express their ideas without a fear of failure. Students need hands-on learning experiences that is centered toward their learning by starting with what they perceive to be true. They learn by using experiences to change their perspective and question the knowledge they previously had about a topic. They must have many experiences which provide factual and conceptual evidence to build a strong understanding of a concept. What are the barriers to science learning? One of the barriers to science learning is the idea of preconceptions. Students come to the classroom with the ideas about science phenomena that they believe to be true, and it is our job to help them understand the truth about those phenomena. Another barrier is the way that science is taught. Teachers who teach about what a scientist did and why they did it versus a teacher who teaches to answer an inquiry question causes a difficult path to learning for students in the first teacher's classroom. The students may understand the topic enough for the test, however, they will not truly conceptually understand the topic if their ideas are not tested and proven correct or incorrect. A third barrier is the time limit that some teachers are under when it comes to teaching different units. As I read Chapter 11 of How People Learn, sometimes we must allow longer processing and inquiry times for students to truly grasp the concept. They must be given multiple experiences and build upon each experience to gain the knowledge of a unit. Since I am currently teaching one period of STEM science that must cover a span of 3 grade levels, I do a lot of STEM activities to cover the different standards of each of the grade levels. The class only has 6 students, so it is always a small group environment. We have built a community of learners where no answer is wrong and mistakes are valued. We use the engineering design process to solve problems and learn about concepts in a hands-on way. And currently, the classroom is set up using a learner-centered, assessment-centered, and community-centered approach. We start off units by discussing background knowledge and what the students know and think about the topic. We then do a hands-on activity to test our knowledge about the concept. We discuss as class our findings of the experiments and discuss the changes that we have made to our own thinking when necessary. My STEM perspective is all the subjects in the STEM acronym should be integrated together. Students should see the relationships between subjects since they are all intertwined. Students should be encouraged to use knowledge from all disciplines to solve complex problems. Thank you for watching my presentation. If you have any questions, here's my information, and here's my resources. Thank you.